So previously we had a session on mill equivalents. Today we are going to look on millimoles. They are not that much different, but we are going to look on key concepts. Before I said that mill equivalents, when dealing with them, you have to consider the valence. In this case, when dealing with millimoles, you need to consider the number of moles, meaning you need to take into consideration the total number of particles in solution. So, as I said before, if for instance you have calcium chloride dissociating into calcium plus chlorine 2, then if you are looking for number of millimoles of calcium, then take the milligrams, meaning the total weight of the iron, divide by number of moles. Then you will get the desired number of moles. Then that is calcium with how much? This is 40 divided by 1. Then you will get 40 milligrams. So 1 millimole of calcium. 1 millimole of calcium can provide 40 milligrams. But if it is about chlorine, then chlorine has got how much? That is 35.5. 35.5 what? Milligrams. Divided by the number of molecules, you get 17 point. This is 17.75 milligrams, meaning that 1 millimole of chlorine can provide 17.75 milligrams. So 35.5 of chlorine are provided by 2 millimoles. So 2 millimoles are going to provide 35.5 milligrams of calcium. Why? I mean of chlorine. Why? Because one was provided by 17.75. Having known that, let us solve this question now. So the question is asking 367 milligrams of calcium chloride provide how many millimoles of calcium and how many millimoles of chlorine? So it is simple like this. When milligrams or grams of salt are stated, the question is performed by proportion. Or when milligrams or grams of salt are stated, then the required millimoles are calculated by proportion. So what does it state? 367 milligrams of calcium chloride can provide how many millimoles of calcium and chlorine. So let's begin with calcium. We need to know the number of millimoles provided by this amount by proportion. So we need to know 1 millimole provides how much of calcium chloride. And because this was the total salt, because this was the whole salt, we are going to consider the molecular weight of the whole salt. Okay, the molecular weight of the whole salt. So the molecular weight of the whole salt is 147. But what happens here? What happens here is that 147, then the number of moles here is 1. So if you take 147 milligrams divided by 1, you get 147 milligrams. So that will remain the same. So that is to say 1 millimole of calcium chloride provides 147 milligrams of calcium. So if that is so, 367 milligrams of calcium chloride will provide how many? Then this is like this. 367 divided by 147. Then that is 2.5 0.49 millimoles. Okay, for the case of chlorine, this is performed as follows. So take the equivalent weight, take the whole weight of the salt. This is 147. Then because there were 2 number of moles of calcium, when you divide by 2 here, you get 73.5 milligrams, meaning that 1 millimole of calcium chloride can provide 73.5 milligrams of chlorine. So if that is so, 367 milligrams can provide how much? And take 367, you divide by 73.5, then you get 4.99. Okay, so those are the millimoles which can be produced by 367. So that is the end of the session. Let's meet in the next session.